So a really popular question I got on my last video from the EMF200 was I going to plan on rusting it much like my EMF100? So let's see how I did that to make this. And much like a cooking recipe, here are the ingredients for rust. So obviously we've got the acrylic turquoisey or aqua paint. You've got the clear coat spray that you put on the end, brown matte camouflage paint. I got mine from Halfords. You can get it from any DIY store, as long as it's matte. Matte is important. You've got the hydrogen peroxide, which has lots of warning labels. You've got to be really careful with that. You've got the white vinegar, which a lot of people probably have that in their kitchen. You got table salt, which of course we do have in our kitchen, and then iron powder. I got mine from Amazon, not very expensive. And then with all that removed, rust is dried, you have this. My custom rusted EMF200. A lot of people are going to have different markers. There's a lot of mil-spec potential on this marker, so a lot of them are going to look very, very different from each other. Mine is basically stock, just with paint and rust. It's pretty much all it is, really. So you've got the rust here. This is the handguard, splattered with the white paint from when I did my last walk on. But as you can see, even with the clear coat, it just has a really nice texture of actual rust. On the front here, I have my selfie camera, which is a Runcam 4K 5mm lens. I'm not really sure what the size of the lens is, but it's a short one. I don't think you can buy them anymore. And then we've got the Runcam 4K here as well with a 25mm lens. It's just a stock muzzle brake, but I just put some scapper tape on the front just to blend it in a little bit more. This is currently using a rifled barrel. The main body, being that it's metal, I didn't want to rust it. So what I've done is, excuse me, what I've done is I've basically painted it with acrylics, with a mixture of bronze, brown, black, green, turquoise, yellow and orange, just to give it a bit more of a rustic feel without affecting any of the body, to not allow any rust to go in and play havoc with bits and bobs. Now on the top here I've got a scope. Now this scope is different from the EMF scope that I used to use before, because this scope is actually a crossbow scope. The problem with air rifle scopes is they don't have a lot of adjustment, and obviously with first strikes there's a big adjustment that you need. A crossbow scope can do that because each click is about a centimetre, I think. On the instructions it says about an inch, but in my testing it was about a centimetre difference for each click that you go around. When I'm zeroing, it really helped to have such a distance to zero in. So I'll put a link in the description of the video of where I bought this from. It's not an affiliate link. I'm not making anything from it, but it's a really good scope, and it didn't cost the same amount of money as Supremacy scope, should I say. And also like much more high-end crossbow scopes will obviously set you back a lot of money. But this was the lowest budget one I could find because I'm quite a frugal player. So moving on to the back, we've got just the bottle stock that fits nicely with the two little screws here. What I've done with this is I've basically, we do a lot of wood chopping in my house. So a lot of the bark I tend to keep for craft projects and whatnot. And this is just a piece of bark, kind of aged, probably, I don't know, 3 years maybe. What I've done is I've cable tied underneath it, and then I put more scappa tape over the top just to hide the cable ties and to keep it all nice and secure. And then I've painted over it to give it the rustic kind of look. The barrel I'm using is, of course, the AS63 Planet Eclipse barrel that will come with it. The insert is the Planet Eclipse rifled barrel for shooting these little bad boys. Come in all different shapes and sizes in terms of colour, and they go through the EMF200 perfectly. A lot of questions I get about this tape in the DMs, as you say, is scappa tape. Now, this stuff I got from Amazon, again, and not very expensive. I hear that some people refer to it as sniper tape. I'm not sure if the actual snipers use it. I have no idea. But it's a really great tape. It's really easy to peel off, to tear. It's not very sticky. It kind of feels a bit like plasters, actually. But it's really good at sticking to itself. And you can paint it, and when you peel it off, it leaves no residue. So, I mean, honestly, this stuff is great. And I use it for an awful lot of custom work like this because it's so versatile. So, yeah, nice short video of my custom EMF200. I'll leave the link to the scope in the comments below. And if you're interested in seeing what it looks like on the field, enjoy some gameplay. And I'll see you on the next one.
Ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1, get on!
You love that sound, don't you?
I do get a bit loud. Fire a bit. Well, I've got him. Yeah.
Got him.
Got him?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I can see guys crawling. God, Dave. Oh, it didn't break. No way. Got him again. Don't think it broke. Oh, hit. I don't know where that was from, but it was terrifying.
You shot me twice. One there and one there.
I could hear the bouncing.
Both bounced off.
Where were you when you shot me there?
All I could see was your feet.
Yeah, all I could feel was like paint coming everywhere. I was like, please don't hurt.